everyone and welcome back. Hope you're all keeping well. Today's class we're going to be starting at the bar, doing a quick warm up and some strengthening exercises, so make sure you've got a chair or something you can lean on for support. We'll also be continuing some work on the sequence we started last week to the piano cover of Paradise. So if you're not familiar with that one or missed last week's class, just take a little look at the previous video on the channel, as you'll be able to catch up there, but I will have a little run through of what we did last week to recap as well. So grab your chairs, get your bars ready and let's warm up. Okay, just standing behind your chairs then, feet out nice and wide in second position. Try and open out those hips while we're here, so we're in turn out. We've got those feet out on the diagonal, we're tucking that pelvis under, keeping the back nice and straight. Just give those shoulders a little roll, open up the chest, release any tension, and just resting those fingertips on the bar as well. We're going to take some demi-pliés, nice and slow, stretching up. Good, keep breathing through the exercises. Nice. Lovely, let's take it a little bit quicker. Just a demi, remember, so only halfway down. Good, hold it in demi. Right hand over, take a little lean away. And back to centre. Other side, lunge it away. Back. And let's take some little bounces here in seconds. Good, curving all the way up, give those legs a little shake out, and you can go side on to the bar if you want to. We're just going to bring those feet to first position, take a little demi-plié and stretch, and demi-plié. Good, we're going to add a rise, demi-plié, rise. Good, little quicker. Nice, keep it going. Keep squeezing those legs together. Nice, let's take some dégagés. So forwards, side, back demi-plié. Good, just hold it here in that demi-plié. Heels peel off, heels lower. And again, off, lower. A little bit quicker if you want to. Try and keep the rest of the body nice and still, nice and controlled. Last one. And give those legs a little shake out. Bringing it round to the other side then. We're just going to repeat those pliés and rises. Just demi to start off with. Pull it all the way up. And again. And lift. Good, this time you're going to add the rise. All the way up. Good. Nice. Keeping it flowing through. Last time. Good, let's take those dégagés forwards, side, back, demi-plié, and again. Last time, forward, all the way up in that rise here. This time we're going to reverse those heel lifts and we're going to push over from the rise position. Bending the knees, push over the feet, rising up. So remember to keep the weight over the big toes. So we're keeping that balance, we're not rolling in the ankles. Good. If that arm's getting a bit tired, just take it out to the side, or you can always place it on your hip as well. Oh, that we're losing balance. And again, you can speed this up a little bit here. Nice, give your legs a little shake out, guys. Facing your bars again, feet back in second position. We're just going to take some reach overs. Plie down in second, reach all the way over the top. Get nice and low in the centre and reach. So nice and slow first of all. Then we're going to get a little bit quicker. Ready? Let's take it a bit faster. Plie, stretch. Don't forget to take the head with you. Keep it in line with the body. Think about making that spine nice and long as we reach over. And let's see if we can get a little bit lower in the centre, really push it down. Good, little pulses in seconds. Keep breathing. Good, coming up slowly. Rolling those shoulders, give those legs and arms a little shake out. Good work. Fab work, everybody. So hopefully you're feeling nice and warm and ready to get on with our sequence. So I've got a new section that I'm going to teach you today. It's quite a leg row, so there's lots of intricate footwork, and I'll do what I've done previously where I'll actually film my feet so you can get a really in-depth look at what's happening technically with the feet, so you can follow along at home. If you missed last week's, or if you just want a bit further in-depth recap of last week's steps, then please feel free to have a little look back to last week's video where I break it down in each section. But I will do a little walkthrough now just to refresh in case you have forgotten anything or just need a little reminder of what we did last time. So we start in first position. Okay, arms bra bar, nice and rounded, shoulders down away from those ears, and we just drop the eye line to start. We take 4 breaths with each arm. So we go right and down, following with the head, left and down, right and down, and left and down. Good, then we bring our arms to first, opening to second, back down to bra bar, then all the way up to fifth. Remember, keep those shoulders away from those ears, strength coming from those shoulder blades and tops of those arms as well. We rise up. As we do, we cross over that right foot into a little karoo, little steps on demi-point. Open those arms to second position. Then we come back down. We take a little sway over to the right, sway, wrap those arms around in a little twist, and then we open back out, step left, close the right foot in front. Okay, and we're slightly on the diagonal, ready for some dégages. Okay, so we do that that section now. So we've got our right foot, we take 4 dégages forwards as we bring those arms up to fifth, and 1, 2, 3, 4, then we take those dégages out to second, right arm opens to fourth, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, when we take them out to second, we're just going to close in first position, so you don't have to worry about crossing the feet over. We then take that dégagé behind us, arms come to arabesque, and 1, 2, 3, 4 this time, make sure they cross behind, Ready for a little pas de bourrée, and 1, 2, cheat the feet to step slightly over to the other side if you need the space. If not, just stay on the spot. Ready to repeat on the left side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Close in front, but this time we face back to the front direction, ready to repeat that first section. Lift, lower, lift, lower, same as before, lift, and left arm, arms first, second, bra, up to fifth. This time we do this next section tiny bit quicker, so we go straight up into that karoo. Our feet are already crossed over, opening the arms, quicker step into that sway, and bringing it in, ready to go. Okay, so then we repeat the dégages. I'm just going to check that is the order, so I'm not confusing you. Nope, we go into the next section. Sorry, I knew I needed to check. So we point the right foot forward. We take a dégagé forward as we open out the arms, a little forward port de bras. Trace those fingers down the right leg, bringing it all the way up, bringing that right foot to retiré, arms come to fifth. As we place it behind, just take a little shift round to face the other direction. Repeat on the left. Dégagé, open the arms, scoop it down and lift. Lift that leg and hold and close here. All right, so that's as far as we got last week. We are going to add the next section on as well, but first let's just have a little recap of that with the music, and then we'll move on to the new section. Okay, feet in first. Remember, it starts straight away. Ready for those back montantes. So there we go, everybody. That is our first section that we did last week. As I said, feel free to go back to the original video just to go through a bit more in depth of the technique, but that is the overall gist of the routine. So just remember to keep the energy in those arms, especially during that first section that we repeat as well. So your arms shouldn't ache, but you should feel like they have worked, okay? So you're really carrying the energy there in the arms. So now we're going to work a little bit more on the footwork. So I'm going to show you just here for now, and then as I said, I will put a close-up of my feet so you can have a little look in more depth at what's happening with the footwork, because it's quite technical and quite quick. So the first little step we're going to do is a little combination step, which we have done previously in class, It's quite a common few steps that go together quite well in a sequence. So we've got a seesaw, we've got a coupe, and we've got an assemblé, all of which we have looked at previously, but we're just going to have a little recap now. So we're going to go slightly towards the diagonal, not too far, not too angled, just more travelling forward, slightly to the side, just to give yourself a bit more room, basically. So we've got the right foot in front. So we're going to take a little seesaw. It's not a huge, big leap jump, okay? It can be, but for now we're just going to keep it nice and small, and you can always step this as well. So if you don't want to land too hard on your knees, then you can always take it into more of a step just to ease off slightly. So we're going to jump off both feet. So we're going to take a little demi-plie to start off with. As we do, we're going to send this left leg back out nice and straight. So we're going to take a little seesaw. Okay, so we're jumping off 2 feet, we're landing on 1, that right foot, and open. Okay, so if I show you from the side, so you can see what my back leg's doing, open. All right, now I'm not leaning too far over. If you can get that leg up a little bit higher, that's great, but it can literally just be off the floor there. Okay, so keeping it nice and small. So we take 1 seesaw and then we close with a coupe. So it goes into the coupe as we bring that leg down. So we've got seesaw, okay, and left leg comes underneath as we take it into a little coupe to change the weight from the front leg to the back. Again, if you can't quite see what my feet are doing, I will do a close-up in a moment. So we've gone from behind, that left leg underneath, change feet, okay? Then all we're doing is an assemblé, so we're just sending the front leg out to the side as a little swish, okay? We're bringing it behind us to close with the left foot ready to repeat on the other side. Assemblé, and we jump the feet together. Okay, so we don't travel to the side, it's just the foot that's going out to the side, close. Okay, and that all happens as one action. So we're here after the coupe and out, behind. All right, if you do want to shift it slightly so you're ready for the other diagonal, that's fine, or you can keep it more en face and then take the seesaw over to the diagonal a little bit on that first step if you want to. So let's have a little practice now on the left side. So left foot goes forward in our seesaw and open, whoop, and it's hard to do slowly and having to stop, so you have to really control it. Luckily it's all part of the sequence, so we won't be pausing in between. Coupe under, coupe, assemblé, and hold. So we finish with the right foot in front. All right, let's just run through that a little bit quicker, okay, and then I'll show you a bit close up of my feet. And seesaw, coupe, assemblé. Seesaw, coupe, assemblé. So you can see I'm not travelling side to side with anything. I'm moving forwards on that seesaw, keeping it here underneath us for the coupe, and then I'm just keeping it on the spot. Okay, so we're not travelling side to side, it's not huge big leaps, we're just keeping everything underneath us. So that might help with the direction and your balance as well. So let me have a little zoom in so you can see what my feet are doing. So we have our seesaw, 1, coupe, bringing it underneath us, swapping the weight, and then assemblé, jump out to the side, then we've got the other foot in front, and seesaw, coupe, assemblé. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So I hope that was nice and helpful for you, just seeing what my feet were doing. We're going to move on to the next little part of that section. So we just do 1 set on each side. So we've got our seesaw, coupe, assemblé on the right, seesaw, coupe, assemblé on the left. Then we're going to take a little glissade to the side. So remember, we're gliding along the floor, starting in a demi-plie. We shoot the right leg out first, right, left out, then close. We'll close in front, ready for the next step. Okay, so actually cross the feet over on this one. So we go right, left, close in front. Okay, arms, you can leave them here or you can use in third position. 1, 2. All right, so just remember to extend both legs and really point the toes on each side as we do it. And remember, we're not jumping over the top of anything, we're going along the floor, keeping our height the same. Okay, so we shouldn't be going over, okay, we're not leaping sideways, we're gliding across the floor. Okay, so we take one glissade to the right, swapping the feet over, and 1, 2, okay, we then take a pas de chat, okay, so step of the cat. We're going to bring our right leg behind us, up to the knee, swap it over, close it down. And you can do this as more of a step if you want to, again, to ease off any stress in the knees, or you can take it nice and high and jumpy. Okay, so putting those moves together, we have 1 and 2. Then we've got the left foot in front to repeat going to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll do exactly the same. I'll do a little close-up of my feet so you can see in a bit more detail what's happening and where the feet are being placed. Glissade 1, pas de chat 1, 2. Then to the left, out, in front, up, up, down, down. And again a little bit quicker. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that is most of the new section we're going to learn today. There's one more thing we're going to do just to finish off the phrase, and then we repeat some of the previous sections. So let's take a little walk through of the 2 new sections we've done, that little allegro combination and our glissade pas de chat. So we go ci-saut 1, coupé, assemblé, ci-saut, coupé, assemblé, glissade 1, pas de chat 2, 1, 2. From there, we're just going to take a little walk around in our own space, so just in a little circle. You can do this more of a run if you want to, and it's up to you whether or not you do this on flat feet or you can do it on demi-point, so up on your toes. So you can take it around here, okay, and then we're going to do a turn. Now I'm not going to specify what turn you do here. You can do a pirouette, so you can take it out and do a little prep here if you want to, bringing it all the way around, or you can do a little chaîné turn up here, or you can do a posé turn. It's up to you, and you can do it on the left or the right, so it's totally free for you to have a little practice with. You can even just make up something of your own just to put in there as well. So it's a really nice moment to be individual and just do what you would like to do. So as long as you finish with the right foot in front, that is absolutely fine. So even if you do finish with the other foot around, maybe you take a little dégagé and close, or bringing it through retire and stepping it across, it's up to you. Okay, so please don't worry there about what you're doing. If you really don't like the idea of doing a turn, or if you don't feel as steady doing it, you can do something else here. So as you come round, you can always just take some nice arms and open, ready. Okay, it is totally, you don't have to do a turn, but if you'd like to, just play around with it and see what you can come up with. So let's do that new section with the music, and then I'll tell you about what the next section is with our repeating. So let's give it a go. Ready for that C zone, and 1. Release that. Walk it round. O-turn. So as you may have heard, that familiar section comes back in. We're going to repeat those battement tendus in all directions. So exactly the same as what we did before, hence why we need to finish with that right foot in front, ready to take it forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of that section repeats. So we do it on the left as well. And then we take it into our pas de Barre and we go through that opening section once more. Lift, lower, 2, 3, 4, open, down, lift, carroo, sway, close, there. Okay, and then we'll just stop there for today. There is a bit extra that we're going to have a look at next time, but I thought today we'll just focus on that new section and then just pick up the little bits that we have done previously. So let's try it from the very beginning. Okay, so there's nothing new to learn. So we'll do those first sections as we did earlier, finishing where have we just finished? Our pas de bras, down that left leg into retire, close behind, and you will have travelled slightly back on that section, which is good. So you're ready to do your C-zone forwards, straight into that new section. Repeat the dégagés and repeat the opening section, and then we'll stop. Sounds like a lot, but I'm sure we'll be fine. So let's give it a go from the beginning. Try and enjoy dancing it. You can go back and rewind and recap for yourselves as many times as you like before you get to this point, just to make sure it's really, really in your head. But the main purpose is that you enjoy dancing it. So even if you make a little mistake, it's okay. All right, we're not going to be telling you off for making small mistakes. So please don't worry about that. Just see if you can pick it back up again as the dance is going, or just stop, take it back to the beginning and start again. That is absolutely fine. So let's try it from the beginning, standing in first position. Let's go. Well done, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our dance today. It isn't, I would say, very, very complicated once you break it down. So feel free to break it up into sections if that helps. If it's a little bit much to take on all in one go, that is absolutely fine. Maybe just focus on the beginning section with the arms and remembering that, and then move on to the battement tendu section, for example, and then eventually moving on to the allegro and the more intricate footwork section. So you may find certain parts easier than others, which is absolutely fine. So just take it at your own pace and speed and whatever. And if you want to, if you feel like you've really cracked it and you're really happy with it, carry it on yourself. Okay, feel free to add your own spin onto it, add your own extra moves. That is really, really absolutely fine to do as well. So we're going to take a nice gentle cool down and a bit of a stretch now, just to work out all those muscles and make sure we're nice and cool and those muscles aren't going to go all stiff. And then I've got a little update for you at the end. So let's take our cool down. Feet out nice and wide then, everybody. Relax those shoulders. We're going to just sink down into a demi-plie, opening out the knees. Good, keeping the weight in the centre. And we're just going to float those arms up all the way. Look up at those fingertips. And as we stretch up, just lower those arms. Good, take a little push back, open up the chest, and then bending those knees, wrap those arms forward, give yourself a little hug, and then back up. Lovely, let's take a lunge down to that right side. Keep breathing through the stretches. A little bit deeper for you, that is fine. Find where is most comfortable to really feel that inner thigh stretch. And over. Good. This time I'm going to just turn it to that right side, dropping the hips down, pushing back into that left heel. Again, feel free to stay here or go all the way down to the floor, just to really increase the stretch in those legs. And then when you're ready, coming around to the other side. Same thing, dropping down, feel the stretch. Together into parallel, and just take a little push over. Good, stretching out those arches. Nice, right over those toes. Good. Lovely. And we're just going to slide that right foot back, keeping both feet on the floor, heels down, facing forward, and then just take a small little bend over that front leg, keeping the back leg straight, back heel down. Lovely. And then as we come up, just transfer the weight onto that left side so we can grab the right foot and just bring it in to give that thigh a good stretch. Give that leg a little shake out, and now sliding back that left heel, both feet forwards, and lunge. Keep that back leg straight so we feel the stretch down the calf. legs and feet and ankles a good shake out as well. Shaking those arms, give your shoulders a nice big roll around. Take it into a little sway side to side. Start to release any tension in that neck, just give that neck a little roll. Good, and then just a small one around the back, don't collapse in the back of the neck here. Good. Nice, lifting those arms out to the side and let them come back down. Breathing in again, sweep those arms out. And as we breathe out, just let those arms fall and slide down. Good work, everybody. Give yourselves a clap. Great job, everybody. Well done for your hard work today. I hope you enjoyed that sequence. We will be finishing that off next time. So if you need to, in the meantime, just have a little recap on this video for the new section or the previous video for those opening sections, and please feel free to do so. I will be sending a big update over on Monday as I'm having a meeting with the church hall director. So we're going to be chatting about their opening date, which will be at the end of September, the capacity, all of those things that we'll go through. So once I've sorted that all out with her, then I will send you one big update with some concrete information finally, which is really, really good. So please stay tuned for that. It will be coming on Monday, so take a look out for any text or posts on the Facebook page. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for joining me again today. Hope you're enjoying the classes. If you've got any feedback or suggestions, please let me know. And if you would like to make any donations, please follow the link in the description where you can make a contribution. So thank you so much to everybody. Hope you're well. Take care of yourselves, guys, and I will see you next time.